Siberian Husky dogs are a beautiful breed of dog, possessing a thick coat that comes in many colors and markings. Their blue or multicolored eyes add to the attractiveness of this breed, which originated in Siberia. It is easy to see why so many people are attracted to these dogs, due to their wolf-like appearance, but be aware that this intelligent, sporty dog can be a challenge for new dog owners. In this article, we'll talk about everything you need to know about Husky dogs before you decide to own one. Characteristics of the breed of Husky dogs. Males average between 53 and 59 centimeters in size, while females average 50 to 55 centimeters. The male weighs between 20 and 27 kilograms and the female from 16 to 23 kilograms. This medium-sized dog is distinguished by high physical strength and ability. They were first trained and used as sled dogs, and some are still used in this function until now. They are Huskies and have an amazing ability to learn. Huskies are not known to be aggressive dogs, and they usually do well in homes, and they do well with children. They are extremely difficult to train, so new dog owners should consider other types of dogs. Like all breeds, this one needs obedience training. The biggest warning about this breed is that they are escape artists. They will move away from home whenever they get the chance, as they can jump over fences, break chains, and find any other way to escape. It is not recommended to put Huskies inside apartments, because some of them spoil things inside homes if they were improperly trained. This breed will rarely bark and will not bark if someone comes to your property. Siberian Husky dogs are very curious and can be injured or lost while exploring something new. In general, this breed does well with children, although young children should not be left alone with any breed. They also get along with people and do well in homes with other dogs. This dog should not be allowed to unleash it while roaming. They will run away and chase other small animals. History of the Husky breed. Husky dogs are believed to have originated in the Chukchi, a tribe of Siberian nomads. The history of the breed is relatively unknown, but DNA tests confirm that it is among the oldest dog breeds. Siberian Husky dogs were imported to Alaska in 1908 and used as sled dogs. It has been used in racing. Records indicate that the last Siberian Husky was exported from Siberia in 1930 when the borders were closed by the Soviet government. The breed continued to thrive in North America. Although they have changed little from the Siberian base dogs, they still maintain many of the wonderful qualities of this breed. Personal, Siberian Husky are herd dogs, and they need an owner who is the clear leader of the group. This makes training easier because you will find that your dog will respect you. But don't be surprised if he tests your limits and tries to be in control from time to time. When this happens, it is important not to give in to their pressure. Ensure that you are a leader not by bullying or hitting but by clearly and consistently affirming the ground rules. Having your dog wait to eat is one of the best ways to define your leadership role. Your Husky will regard you as the keeper of all valuable resources such as food, toys, and more. This high-energy breed can be destructive both on the inside and outside, especially when you are bored. Husky dogs do not bark, but they like to howl. which can be very annoying to your neighbors. Unless you have a well-trained husky dog. Another caveat. Although these dogs are loved because they are friendly, they do not fit as watchdogs. Unfortunately, they do not complain of strangers, including thieves. The truth is, they tend to love everyone. The mood is influenced by a number of factors, including genetics, training, and socialization. Puppies are gentle and playful, ready to approach and carry people. Choose a puppy who is temperate, not a pup who patters his buddies or who is hiding in the corner. Meet at least one parent to make sure they have a pleasant temperament that you feel comfortable with. This will be helpful in evaluating what your puppy will look like when he gets older. Like every dog, the husky dog needs early exposure to many different people, sights, sounds, and experiences when they are young. Upbringing helps ensure the puppy grows into a good dog. Training a husky puppy. The Siberian Husky is known as an intelligent, stubborn dog. This means that in order to be successful in training your new puppy, you need to be diligent and consistent. You will need to establish yourself as a leader. If your husky puppy doesn't respect you, he won't want to do what you say. Here are the steps for training a new husky puppy. 1. Show yourself as a strong leader. Siberian husky dogs are known to be difficult to train. They are herd dogs with a hierarchical order of leadership and, therefore, they are stubborn, strong-willed and independent. Because huskies have natural behavioral traits that can be devastating if not properly trained, it is important to start early on reducing bad behavior to establish a foundation for a well-behaved dog. It is important to know the temperament of Siberian Husky. Confidence and strong will are important qualities that you must possess as an owner to establish dog obedience. Your husky will respect the orders of a strong leader. Treating huskies as equals is not a good idea because they are hierarchical dogs that only follow leaders. You have to show yourself as a leader at all times, whether it's eating food first, entering doorways in front of your dog, or keeping your dog out of your way. It is important to create this tiered relationship. Sometimes, your husky becomes aggressive in an attempt to establish a chain of command system by biting, posturing, or engaging in other violent behaviors. In this case, demonstrating your dominance as a leader is essential to curbing this behavior. Allowing your husky to continue this behavior or not will only encourage strong aggression toward others and other dogs. The position of leader also gives you the power to train your husky not to engage in bad behavior such as jumping, digging, biting, and chewing. Husky will only obey the leader. 2. Reward good behavior. Serving delicious desserts and using a cheering voice is an effective combination for replicating good behavior. This is called positive reinforcement, or respect training. Make sure you distribute the rewards quickly so your husky understands what behavior to imitate. Waiting too long will only confuse your husky. Once your husky has mastered it, the reward is not needed. Redirect the bad behavior into good behavior. Focus the dog's attention away from being happy toward good behavior. This shows the dog what can and cannot do without discipline. The lure and reward system is safe because huskies will not become afraid, aggressive, or nervous about abuse. Instead of violating your Husky, you are simply withholding rewards that your Husky has failed to earn. Make training simple and set goals. Huskies, like any other animal, have a learning curve. Easily start with few commands and build more complex and rewarding orders throughout. 3. Discipline your Husky without using violence. Along with praise and rewards, your Husky should receive discipline for bad behavior. As with praise, corrective actions must be taken promptly, be consistent, and redirected toward performing good behavior. To avoid excessive or abusive physical discipline and a loss of your Husky's desire to obey, control your Husky's resources, such as candy, toys and affection, so that the dog responds with corrective behavior. Be firm in your discipline. Use words like no or stop with strong emphasis but no anger in your voice. At all times, ensure you demonstrate strong leadership by firmly controlling training and by formally giving orders. A certain command must be obeyed. If your Husky refuses, walk away and ignore him without giving him what he wants. After a few minutes, give the command again. Be persistent and patient until he obeys. If your Husky continues to be stubborn and refuses to comply after several attempts, take him or her to a timeout area where he cannot interact with people until he is settled. The health. Husky dogs are generally strong, but like all breeds, they are prone to certain health conditions. Huskies can develop hip dysplasia, elbow dysplasia, hypothyroidism, and von Willebrand disease. And they can get several diseases in the eyes, including eye lens darkening. A cataract is an opacity of the lens of the eye which causes difficulty seeing. The dog's eyes will appear cloudy. A cataract usually occurs in old age and can sometimes be removed surgically to improve a dog's vision. Corneal dystrophy. This condition affects the cornea, or the transparent, outer part of the eyeball. It is an opacity caused by a collection of fats in the cornea. It is usually seen at a middle age and generally affects more females. There is no cure for this condition, but it does not appear to affect vision. Progressive retinal atrophy (PRA). It is a degenerative disorder of the eye that ultimately leads to blindness from the loss of photoreceptors in the back of the eye. PRA is detectable years before your dog shows any signs of blindness. Fortunately, dogs can use their other senses to compensate for blindness, and a blind dog can lead a full and happy life. Take care of Husky dogs. Huskies should be trained for 30 to 60 minutes daily to keep them from getting bored. They are excellent jogging companions, but they shouldn't do this in hot weather. Crate training is an important tool and is often recommended by breeders. It keeps your dog and puppy safe, and also his ears should be checked weekly for redness or any foul odor, which could indicate an infection. When examining your dog's ears, wipe them with a cotton ball soaked in a gentle, pH-balanced ear cleaner to help prevent infection. Do not insert anything into the ear canal. Just clean the outer ear. Nutrition. Recommended daily amount: 1.5 to 2 cups of high-quality dry food daily, divided into 2 meals. It requires a relatively small amount of food for its size. This trait can be traced back to the origins of the breed, as the Chukchi developed these dogs to pull a light load at a rapid pace over great distances at low temperatures over the smallest amount of food possible. Note: how much an adult dog eats depends on his size, age, build, and also his level of activity. Dogs are individuals, just like people, and they don't all need the same amount of food. A very active dog will need more than a sedentary dog. The quality of the dog food you buy also makes a difference in how much a dog suffices. The behavior of Husky dogs with children and other pets. The Husky dog is a great pet for families with children. They can be very tolerant of children, but like all other dogs, they need to be supervised when they are around young children. Always teach children how to approach and touch dogs, and always supervise any interactions between dogs and young children to prevent any biting or pulling from either side. Teach your child not to approach any dog while he is eating or trying to take the dog's food. No dog should be left with a child unattended. Husky dogs get along well with other dogs, and early puppy breeding and rearing is an important factor in this. This breed comes in a variety of colors and markings, from black to pure white with colored markings on the body. Their eyes can be brown, blue, or mixed. Do not forget to support us by subscribing to the channel, and activating the alarm bell. Thank you for watching.